Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, there's nobody here yet. That's awkward. Well, for those of you who are watching this later, welcome. We're going to go over all the details of this Galapagos trip. I couldn't possibly be more excited. Oh, here come some friends. Hey, Jen. Oh, hey, Rob Vouts. Sam, hello. How are you? First and foremost, if you want to follow along, you can go to, I'll put it here in the chat. It's my website, jjb.life/travel. And that is going to have the link to the, can I pin that? Yes. Okay, cool. I pinned it. So that is where you can follow along to see all the details for the trip. And so what we're going to do is I'm just going to talk through all the details of the trip. I'm not an expert. I've never been, so this is all new to me too. I will give you the pricing info, all that info. I'll drop some hot tips on you regarding flights. They're not tricky, but there's some advice. And then if anyone has questions, I'll answer them. And if you're watching this later on and you're not with us live, feel free to DM me any questions you have. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jonathan. Reb King. Rebecca. Hey, Ma. Reed Leon. I'm so bad at reading names. Okay. First of all, y'all, the Galapagos, where are they? They're islands off of Ecuador. Hey, Mason. Y'all, Mason's here. He's here. If you're not following Mason, Buff Runner in the chat, you need to be. If you remember in April when I was crewing some psychotic friend of mine who was running across the state of Utah, that was him. He just ran across Catalina Island in California. God only knows. We haven't talked. We need to catch up. I don't know what he's up to next. But anyway, the Galapagos. Okay, so first and foremost, like all my trips, this one's through Trova Trip. So most things are covered. Most meals are covered. We'll get into exactly what is covered and what isn't covered. But the one thing that's not covered are flights. So we'll get into that because there's some advice. So first and foremost, when, where, how. Okay, it's next year, 2026, and it's May 25th through May 31st of 2026. So it's 7 days. It's the one thing to note about this trip is, should you run across Galapagos? Yeah, it might be logistically difficult because you'd have to get from island to island, but I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure you could figure it out. Oh, Sam says yes. Sam's moving to Denver, aren't you, Sam? Maybe. Legitimately. Okay, so what I was saying was this trip has a smaller max size. Usually my trips have 22 spots. This one has a max of 15. And there's a few spots actually have already sold, which if you are a traveler on a past trip of mine and you haven't already seen my email, DM me because you can book it before it goes on sale to the general public. So if you haven't seen my email, DM me or email me and, oh, yeah, Sam's trying to get in there. She's got work stuff going on. She's got like a real adult, big boy, big girl, adulting job. I don't know what those are like. Well, I do know what they're like. I luckily don't currently know what one is like. Okay, so the max is 15 spots. So just know that if you're interested and your heart's set on it, I would probably get right on top of it the day they go on sale, which we'll also get to. Okay, meals, 6 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 2 dinners. So most of our dinners are on our own in the two towns that we'll be in. All the breakfasts are provided and half of the lunches. Also included are the transfers from the airport. So when you arrive, the airport to the hotel, and then again at the end of the trip, of course. And then we will have our guide or guides. It will be either 1 or 2 guides that will be personally assigned to our group that will be with us the entire trip. And we are in 3 cities total, 3 towns. Okay, and just one thing to note, which again we'll get into flights, but the arrival and the departure airports are not the same. So just a big I don't know, post-it to stick in the wall to remember for later. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what are the activities that are included? We have an afternoon on, I don't know how to say this, Ochoa Beach. If anyone knows how to say any of these and I'm saying them incorrectly, please, Lord, correct me. Okay, but we have an afternoon on the beach. Then we are going to the Charles Darwin Research Station, which I've heard is very cool. The Isabella Island walking tour and flamingo watching tour. The Discover Marine Iguanas and Tortoises Islet. I don't know what that is. It sounds like it might be some sort of tortoise situation. Oh no, then the next thing is the giant tortoise tour. Then Sea Lions Colony tour at Isla Lobos, Santa Cruz Island walking tour, another beach afternoon in Tortuga Bay. Then we're doing a little hikey walk through the wetlands, and then we're snorkeling. And the snorkeling looks unhinged. Like it looks, I've snorkeled in Mexico and seen some cool stuff. This looks a lot different. It looks a lot cooler, a lot more intense. It looks like there's a lot more to see. So anyway, those are all the things that are included in the trip price. Oh yeah, and Sam said the guys are always amazing on these trips. Yeah, so the company that I operate these trips through is called Trova Trip, but they hire local tour operators. So the guides are always local people. Sometimes it's something they do for their like work in Iceland. Sam and I, halfway through the trip, we realized that our guide was a semi-famous Icelandic actor who was retired and just did guiding for fun occasionally. Thor was his name. Okay, so then a few other side activities. I gave them ridiculous names. But on these trips, I always try to do some silly, either dance trend TikToks or some weird social media stuff with anyone who wants to participate. So I put 2 opportunities in there. I called them drinks and bad advice, but I put 2 opportunities in there for us to just go out and like grab a drink or a snack late night, talk over TikToks if we want to do them, plan them, rehearse them if they need it, and then figure out when we want to shoot them. So I put 2 of those in, and then one more on the very last night after our last dinner. It's always nice to go in the trip with a nightcap. Okay, so we are double occupancy in 3-star hotels. So the standard is double occupancy. So if you're by yourself, they'll pair you with somebody that they think you're going to be a good roommate with. And they actually send you a questionnaire beforehand and ask like your sleeping like habits and things. So they actually do a pretty darn good job of pairing people. But if you don't have a friend or you don't want to room with a stranger, you can pay a little bit extra to get a single room. So that's definitely an option. My light's going crazy. Yeah, all your airport transfers, all of our transportation during the trip, the guides. Yes. Okay, awesome. What is not included? Flights, visa and travel insurance, tips for the guides, the Galapagos transit control card, food and alcohol except what's noted, airport transfers, and Galapagos National Park entrance fee. Okay, and that is a good time to note that there is a $220 fee that it's per person. Everyone has to pay it. You have to pay it upon arriving at the airport, and it has to be paid in cash. It's two different things. One is $200 and then the other one is $20. So it's not the tour operator. It's not me. It's not Trevor Trip. It all goes to the, conservation programs in the Galapagos. So it goes to a good cause, but it's basically like a non-optional national park entrance fee. Okay, cool. So it says the activity level is 3. Yeah, I think that's accurate. We have one like walk, but it's nothing, it's most of the tours are walking in nature, but this is a wildlife forward trip, which if you don't know, embarrassing story of me crying when I saw a tortoise in the wild in the middle of the desert on the PCT. It's quite a doozy. But that made me want to see more wildlife. Every time I go in nature, I'm just doing silly things like trying to run or hike too far, and I need to, I think, take time and I want to get some binoculars and do some bird watching, you know? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So what is left to tell you about this trip? Get your questions ready if anybody has questions, but flights. So the start and end points of our trips are at pretty small local airports, and there's definitely no like direct flights from the US to these tiny islands. So it seems like the best options are to get a round trip from the US to either Quito or Guayaquil. Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. But to buy a round trip ticket to one of those two cities, and then from there buy your one-off one-way tickets to the start and then to the end point. For me in Denver, I've been looking at prices, and my ticket between Denver and Quito, I think, was the cheaper one. And I don't know my dates yet, but it was anywhere from like the low $500s to $700. And then those local flights are about $250 to $300. Just depends on which flight and days you end up choosing. But the flights look a lot more daunting than they are if you take that approach. Okay, does anyone have any questions? I think I've covered everything except for, probably the most important thing, which is the price. So the regular price is $2,799. And again, everything that's included or not included is at the link that's pinned here in the chat. The early bird price is $2,649. One of those is taken. I know 3 more are going to be taken in the next day or so. And those are being taken by past travelers. So if you just joined and you have been on another trip of mine, if you DM me or email me, I'll give you the link so that you can go ahead and book. You have early access to book it. So a few of those early bird spots are going to be gone. Some already are gone, but there hopefully will be a few more left when everything goes on sale on, let me just make sure, I don't want to say this wrong. I believe it's the 21st of September. Yes, it's Sunday, the 21st of September. So that morning, hey, Life with Blue, how many early bird spots are there? There are 8 early bird spots. One of them is already gone, and 2 or 3 of them are going to be gone in the next couple days. So after that, there will be 4 or 5 spots left. Early bird spots. I think that's it. Any other questions? So again, if you're a past traveler, DM me or email me because you can book now. I'll send you the secret link. If you make sure you're on the email list. If you are, the email to that email list will go out an hour before the official on sale time on the 21st. And then it will go on sale at 9 a.m. Mountain, so that's 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. That's when it goes on sale to everyone. And the email list will get a link an hour before that. So former travelers first, then email list, and then general public. Any questions? Let me make sure I got all the ones in the chat. I think that I did. Does anyone else get awkwardly emotional when they see animals? I never have before. It really caught me off guard. But it was just, I was like so far in the middle of the desert. I was in the middle of nowhere. It's not, I don't think I've ever seen an animal, and they're like big and weird and majestic and like dinosaurs. And I just don't think I've ever seen an animal like that, like in the, like so far in the middle of nowhere alone. It was really cool. How excited I am. I'm so excited. I tried to do the Galapagos 3 years ago, and I made it a scuba diving trip. And it was not only a scuba diving trip, it was kind of a like not like super intense, but it was definitely above like the average scuba diving certification. And so the people who were interested were so flippin' interested, but we just couldn't get enough people to make it happen. So the Galapagos has been on my list for at least a few years. So I'm real stoked. And I'm stoked these towns look really cool too. I'm excited that we have time in the evenings to do our own thing for dinner and explore, because these towns look pretty cool. Oh, fun! Yeah, Life with Blue. I'm not recognizing your handle. Have we talked before? Yeah, come. DM me if you have any questions. Do it. Okay, I think that's it. If you have never been on one of my trips before and you're like, what is he even talking about? One of my trips. I host trips all over the place. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you can watch videos from my past trips. There's lots of YouTube videos with all kinds of shenanigans. We've been to Patagonia in South America, Nepal, Iceland, Banff, Yellowstone. Where else? All over the place. Okay, awesome, Life with Blue. Well, sweet. Well, again, I've said it 14 times, but let me know if you have any questions. Okay, May 25th through May 31st, 2026. Again, this trip has fewer spots than usual, so if you're excited about it, hop on it. And also, I had to fight to get these dates, so there will not be an opportunity for me to do another one if it's really popular. This is the only slot that I had to fight for to get it. The price... My light is possessed. The price is $2,649 for the early bird, $2,799 for the regular. There's 8 early bird, 1 is already gone, and then 7 regular. And it goes on sale on the 21st to the public at 9 a.m. on September 21st, 9 a.m. Mountain, and an hour before that to everyone on the email list, which you can join by going to my website. And also the link is here pinned in the chat. So with that, I think I just keep repeating myself over and over again. So see you soon, y'all. And also follow along the next week and a half, because my trip to Banff is happening. So all my stories and everything will be full of whatever shenanigans we're getting up to in Banff. So again, if you're interested in knowing what these trips are like, that will show you. Okay, bye y'all.